Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Chanel. I run a blog called CHANELFILES.com, and over here on this very small but growing corner of the YouTube world, we talk about God, fashion, luxury fashion. We do some vlogging, we love to work out, we love to eat healthy, we love to take care of our skin, and last but certainly not least, we love to live the blessed life. So if any of those things are of interest to you, then I would love and appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button down below, and while you're there, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload a new video. So as you guys can see from the title, today we're going to be talking about pretty much the things that I have already confirmed and solidified in my mind and my wardrobe that I will be wearing for the coming spring summer season. A lot of these things aren't necessarily going to be like the biggest trends. This is not going to be like a trend roundup video. This is more or less going to be the pieces, the items, the type of clothing I personally plan on wearing this summer season, this spring season. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that I am absolutely 100%, no question, no doubt, going to be wearing and purchasing more of for the spring and summer season are going to be denim, midi, and maxi length skirts. Now I know that may seem like a little bit weird, denim midi skirt or denim maxi skirt, but trust me sis, it's a vibe. And this one for me is a little bit nostalgic. I want to say like circa 2015. Yeah, I want to say like 2015 because I remember very specifically, it was my first trip to Paris in 2015. I can still see it in my head. I can still feel it. I had a dark denim midi length skirt from Madewell. And when I say to you, I wore that skirt so much, like literally looking back just like on my wardrobe over the years, that is probably one piece that I can actually say I wore spring, summer, fall, and winter. I was obsessed with it, so much to the point where I wore it so much I was over it. And honestly, since then, I have not purchased any more like denim, midi, or maxi length skirts. However, I can pretty much guarantee you that you are going to be seeing a lot of longer length denim skirts this coming spring and summer season. And you may be wondering how I'm gonna wear this or how maybe you could wear this, because it seems like it may be a little bit hard to style, but I can promise you this is something that is just as easy to wear, just as easy to style as a pair of jeans or a pair of denim cutoff shorts or a denim mini length skirt. So that is something, again, I can guarantee you will be seeing me wear. I have purchased one already. I snagged one from the Net-a-Porter sale. It is a maxi length skirt. It is white. I'm obsessed with it. I purchased recently also like a midi length cargo skirt from ASOS, not denim, but I'm still obsessed with it. And there are probably like 3 or 4 other denim skirts that I do have my eye on. And you guys, you do not have to spend a lot of money on this particular item. I have seen them at Zara. I have seen them at H&M. ASOS, Girl, Old Navy has several options. So I will try to link down below some of the options that I personally am loving that are maybe like under $100, because again, this may not be something that you are, willing to spend a lot of money on, which I totally get it. But for me, this is something that I know I will get a ton of wear out of. So first and foremost, on my list that I will absolutely be wearing this spring and summer season are going to be denim, midi, and maxi length skirts. Get into it, sis. All right, you guys, so moving on to number 2, what you will be seeing me wear a ton of this spring and summer season are going to be plissé pleats or micro pleats, mini pleats. I don't really know the like technical term, but essentially it's just very small pleats. And believe it or not, years ago, I actually hated anything and everything that was made with plissé pleats. I thought they were extremely unflattering. I thought it was very aging, and I don't know, I just thought it was ugly, to be quite honest with you. But I want to say maybe it started last spring summer season or spring summer 2020. Maybe, I could be lying, but probably give or take in the last year or year and a half, I started to see plissé being made in just like cooler items, things that I know personally I would get more wear out of. And to be honest with you, since then I have been having my eye on a couple of pieces, and this spring summer season I'm fully obsessed. I've already purchased 2 like matching coord sets that are fully plissé head to toe, and you guys, they are so good. And trust me when I say I have several more items that I would love to eventually get my hands on that are made you know, from plissé pleats. Now I will say this is something that I do think you have to be a little bit more mindful of with the pieces that you buy in plissé pleats, because I do think that depending on your shape, depending on your frame, depending on how you like things to fit, it can be a little unflattering. So I will say, if you do order something in plissé pleats and if it doesn't fit how you want it to fit, don't necessarily be so quick to write it off, because that's how I was. I think it's honestly just a matter of finding the right piece, whether it's a dress or a skirt, or for me, matching separates, which I think is honestly going to be the way I go when it comes to plissé pleating. Don't be too quick to write it off, because I think it really is just a matter of finding the right piece that works for your style and works for your particular shape. So with that being said, plissé pleats, obsessed with it. Like I said, or I don't know if I've already mentioned it, I will try to link down below options from all of these categories that you guys can shop from that are relatively you know, mid-range price points. Obviously I'm not going to link anything that's super expensive. Again, if you are someone that is trying out some of these trends for the first time, it makes absolutely no sense to spend a lot of money on them. So I will do my absolute best to link items from every category that are give or take maybe under or around $100 that you guys may be interested in. Moving on to number 3 is going to be something that is not new whatsoever. If you have been following me for a while, especially if you have been following me over on Instagram, which if you are not already, be sure to do so. This is nothing new. It's nothing new in fashion, but I am fully going 100 this spring summer season, and that is going to be matching coord sets. Now I know, we all know matching coord sets is nothing new. I feel like literally everyone has been talking about matching coord sets, especially since, you know, Corona and quarantine and all of that. However, I'm just here to tell you that I will continue to be wearing matching coord sets this spring and summer season. I just think there's something so chic and just easy and effortless about coord sets. It doesn't take a lot of energy. It doesn't take a lot of time or effort to get dressed, which for me is key. One thing to know about me, you guys, when it comes to getting dressed, and even when it comes to like beauty and hair and makeup, I really do not have a lot of patience to stand in the mirror and do all of the things. So for me, if I know I'm going to be buying something that I can easily throw on and just go, that is already like a triple check mark in my book, because that's just one less thing I have to worry about. So with that being said, matching sets, I'm obsessed. I have one specifically that I love so much. I will never sell it. It is from H&M. I want to say like their 2019 like collection, I want to say, or their studio collection from spring summer 2019. Every single time I wear this, I get a ton of compliments. I have worn them separate, I have worn them together. You can put the top with a pair of denim shorts, you can put the pants or the shorts with a little crop top, a tube top, you know, a strong shoulder t-shirt, whatever your style is. The list goes on with the ways that you can style separate. So this is something that I will definitely just continue to be wearing in an abundance for the spring and summer season. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, in the plissé category, I have 2 plissé coord sets that I've recently purchased, and you guys, they are so good. I'm trying my best not to purchase a 3rd set, but it's just so good that it's almost kind of like I would get a lot of wear out of it. So I can kind of justify it, but we'll see. I don't want to go overboard. Matching sets, you will continue to see me in them. They're just easy, they're effortless, they're chic, and there's just something really cool about that. I love just the ability to throw something on and not have to worry about it, not have to fuss over it. We live a fuss-free life over here, sis. So matching sets, 100% guaranteed you will be seeing me wear in an abundance this spring and summer season. All right, ladies, so moving on to number 4. This is something I have not yet purchased, but I'm like 90% sure that I'm going to be purchasing something in this particular silhouette. But number 4 on the list of things you will be seeing me wear this spring and summer season are going to be Pinafore style dresses. Now, this is a style of dress, I will say it is not for everyone. I feel like much like muumuus and oversized dresses and frocks, it's either kind of like you love it or you don't. There really isn't like too much of a middle ground in my opinion. But this is a style of dress that, to be honest with you, I feel like for the past maybe 3 or 4 years, I've tried to find the right dress in this particular style, but all the ones that I have purchased just didn't look good when I ended up getting them in the mail, and thus I returned them. However, I really do love this style of dress because there's something very schoolgirl about it, which I kind of appreciate. But I think that obviously depending on the way you style it, what you wear with it, it can easily be edgy, it can easily be dressed up, it can just easily be anything you want it to be, and that is why I love it. So this is something again that I will be kind of investing in once I find the right dress. I recently purchased one from Ghani via Net-a-Porter, but it was too big, which was really unfortunate because I actually really loved it and had it fit, I would have kept it. But I do have my eye on a couple of others. I'm not gonna lie, last summer season I almost like came this close to purchasing the Prada denim one. I'm not gonna lie, it's still in my mind. I'm not gonna shell out that much money right now for a dress. However, it is something that I would get, but not like right now, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, I love the vibe of this. I love the aesthetic. There's something very retro. There's something very 70s about this, which I personally appreciate. Though that's not necessarily my personal style, I still can appreciate it. And it's something that I just know I can get wear out of. It's a very A-line cut, which I think, again, for some people may not be the most flattering depending on your shape. Personally, I don't mind something that is A-line. You can really wear this easily with flats, with sandals, with sneakers, with boots. I really think this is a piece that you can style in a multitude of ways if you simply find the right dress that works for you. So, Pinafore dresses, I love it. I'm here for it. I have yet to find the perfect one, but when I do, I will let you know. All right, ladies, last but not least on the list of things that I will be wearing a ton of, and this is definitely not necessarily like a trend, but it's something that I just know I am like having a moment with right now, and I appreciate that I'm having a moment with this particular item right now because I feel like I've always wanted to be this girl, and I feel like I'm finally her. But that is going to be trousers. And I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I've always wanted to be the girl that put on like a really cool, easy, loose, comfortable pair of trousers and just go. Whether it's with a tank top, whether it's with, again, like a strong shoulder t-shirt, a denim button-down shirt. I've always wanted to be the girl who just wore trousers more so than like jeans, although I'm really not a big jeans girl. I think I've talked about that before. I do not own a lot of pair of jeans at all. However, I am really having a moment right now with trousers. I have one pair that I purchased on Matches from the sale. Obsessed with them, cannot wait to wear them. They're very loose, they're very menswear inspired, and there's just something about that aesthetic and that style that I'm just really into right now. And I think now more than ever, I'm just very secure with my personal style. And that's not to say that I was like insecure about it before, but I just think that over the years, as we evolve, as we mature, hopefully, as does our style. And I just feel like now more than ever, I'm at the place with my style where it's like, I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know how I like things to fit. I don't care about whether it's, you know, flattering to you or to, you know, I don't know, the male gaze. I love what I love, and that's all that matters. And that's honestly what I hope everybody can get to, or where I hope everyone can get to with their personal style, is just simply wearing what you love and being confident in it. You will definitely be seeing me wear all sorts of trousers in all shades, all colors, all prints. I am having a moment with these for the coming spring and summer season, and I'm really excited, you guys, because this is the woman that I've always wanted to be. and I'm finally her, and I'm very happy about it. Last but not least, I did want to throw in a few honorary mentions. These are going to just be things that we see, continue to see, but aren't necessarily, again, the most trendy or the most talked about things, because we have been seeing these in such great, I don't know, proportions over the past few years, but these are things that I just think that need to be mentioned, because I know for me, I will continue to be wearing these, and I think just overall we're going to continue to see a lot of this in fashion, especially as we get into the warmer months. So first and foremost are going to be bucket hats. I know this is not for everyone. Years ago, I didn't get it. I didn't understand them. I thought they were very just like 80s, 90s, and outside of that era, they didn't have a place. However, last spring, summer season, your girl went absolutely ham, and I have purchased probably like maybe 6 bucket hats last year, and I love every single one of them. I have a range of price points and designers and brands of bucket hats. I have some from H&M, I have Lack of Color, I have Prada, I have Loewe, and everything in between. You do not have to spend a ton of money on this, again, especially if you are someone that is just trying this out. Target, ASOS, H&M, Zara, those are great places to dabble into certain trends without spending a ton of money, especially if it's not something that you are sure you're going to get a lot of wear out of. So first and foremost, bucket hats, you will definitely continue to see me wearing them this spring and summer season. Moving along to the next item, that is something that I could not mention it, although at this point I'm sure we are all so tired of hearing it and so tired of seeing it, but I have to mention it because it is something that is going to continue so strong in fashion and personally in my wardrobe, in my life, and that is going to be chunky sandals. I know, we're over it, I know. But are we actually over it? No, because everyone is still wearing them. Designers are still creating variations of them. And at this point, you guys, I don't know that chunky sandals will ever not be a thing. Like, I just think at this point in fashion, everyone has accepted, men included, that chunky sandals are just a vibe. And if you don't have a pair, what are you doing? Nonetheless, though, chunky sandals, we all know they're huge, have been huge, will continue to be huge. I will continue to wear my chunky sandals. There's a few pairs that I would love to get my hands on, as we go into the spring and summer season. But I just had to mention chunky sandals because obviously, how could I not? How could I not? They're everywhere and they're not going anywhere. So chunky sandals, absolutely 1000%. I will be continuing to wear them, and honestly, your best friend will probably continue to wear them, and their best friend as well, because it's a vibe, it's a thing, it's a lifestyle. Next, that is everything. That is my list of things that I am loving, that I will be wearing or continue to be wearing for the coming spring and summer season. Let me know down below what trends, what pieces, what brands, what items, what micro trends are you guys loving? What trends do you guys want to try out for the season? Let's have a conversation down below in the comment section. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, sis, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button down below, and while you're there, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload a new video. Follow me over on Instagram at CHANELFILES. Your girl is back to posting. Y'all know I had to take a little break, but she's back, and I'm very excited because y'all, the content that me and my photographer, shout out to Samantha, just shot, so good, if I do say so myself. So be sure to follow me over on Instagram. Check out my blog, CHANELFILES.com. And last but certainly not least, sis, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.